Now to the last part, which is end-to-end testing. This is going to be fun. I'm literally saying now itself. This is going to be super fun. So I need to get a package called Puppeteer, and Puppeteer will download a headless version of Chrome, which is Chromium. All right. It will take some time. It will take about 80 MB. So we'll wait till that. So let me just install Puppeteer core means our current browser itself. Puppeteer means it will install its own version of Chrome. Core. Again, it can be a dev dependency if you want, but let me just install it as a normal dependency. Okay, fine. So the package has been installed. All right, so let me come to spec file and import Puppeteer itself. Puppeteer is equal to require Puppeteer core. And then let me just see if this can be runnable. I'll describe a new group called end-to-end tests. All right. So let me have a new thing and test. Check a new element is created. That is the main purpose of end-to-end test itself. Yeah, we know that the tool is getting created in a programmatic fashion, but we still do not know whether if it is doable inside our DOM itself. So we need to make sure that happens. And as I've told you before itself, all of our processes are going to happen like asynchronous way. So we need to use a asynchronous function. Hope I assume everyone knows async event. So let me come here and then start with our tasks. So let me start with the first method, which is puppeteer.launch. So let me have const browser is equal to await puppeteer.launch. All right. Launch accepts some options. For now, let me say headless is set to false because I need to see the browser getting open up. And then the slow-mo is set to like, let's say 100 milliseconds. All right. So let me see if that works. All right. So yeah. And let me see. You know what? Let me just install Puppeteer itself. It will take some time, but it's worth it so that you all can understand Puppeteer as well. Here you should put the author. I guess I misspelled it. Oh yeah, it's double P. So npm install Puppeteer. Resume the recording. So as you can see, it has installed about 128 MB, and then we have installed the package as well. So let me just use Puppeteer here and then save it, run the particular spec file once again. Okay, so I think it had created a browser. I don't think it has opened. Yeah, as you can see, it has opened a new browser. Can you see this, guys? So this is exactly how Puppeteer works. It opens a new Chrome panel and then it starts doing the things. So the next step is to make sure that we have our particular page getting loaded. So we need to open a new page, which is nothing but this one. So const page is equal to await browser dot new page. Right? So it returns a promise and it is a page. So now page, I need to go to that particular URL. So I should use page.goto. Then, oh yeah, sorry, I should use await here. Page.goto HTTP localhost 1234. Right? Let me show you till here. And then as you can see, you have an error called just did not exit 1 second after the test run has been completed. This usually means that there are asynchronous operations that weren't stopped in your tests. Consider running just with detect open handles to troubleshoot this issue. To just make sure that this goes away, just accepts a parameter called done inside your particular test. So if you want to make sure that these guys get closed once you are intending to happen, you can simply call the done method here. So that will literally make sure that this error goes off. So let me close it and then once again wait. And it runs a file. It opens a new page, and then as you can see, it goes to the particular page, and then this page is being visited. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything at all. It opened a new page. It went inside here, and then it typed inside the URL so that I get the value. It all seems like magic, right? Even I was so interested when I had this particular thing. All right, you can even close the browser once everything is done by saying browser.close so that the pre-existing browsers will not happen. So let me select it and then close it. It opens. And as you can see, it goes inside localhost and then it closes it. So it worked fine. So yeah, this particular test is something I have to change it. Let me change it to do 1 and let me change this one to body 1. Guys, all I'm doing is just creating a new browser and then creating a new page and then going to that particular page and finally closing the browser, nothing else. So here we can start typing the particular input fields. So how would we do that? Well, it's pretty easy. All I have to do is just use await and then say page dot. And as you can see all of this particular methods. One method which I am very concerned about is this dollar method. I'll show you what it is. This method queries the frame of the selector. You can select anything here. But another even more useful method is this one. Let me show you eval. Eval allows you to run exactly like document.querySelector, which is exactly what we want, right? We want to type the input and then we have to get the element and then we have to start typing it, correct? So let me select eval and then use form, create form, all right? That is what I have created inside my index.html. This is my form. So I have to go inside my create form and then go inside input and then start typing that particular thing, all right? So let me go to my util store, sorry, not that one, create form and then input of type, or else you can say name is equal to title, all right? I am selecting, it's just a normal CSS selector, guys. I am selecting a class of create form and then inside an input which has a name of title, all right? This returns the element itself. If you can see, it returns an element itself. So const title element is equal to await. So if you hover onto it, as you can see, the title element is being done. All right, so now the title element can literally choose anything out of it. You can literally start typing it or you can start doing whatever you want. All right, so I guess you can do it directly here as well. Wait, page.type. Yeah, you can even type here. And then let me have this particular text here. And then choose the data as title 3. All right. I'll do the same for body as well. Body, and then I'll write the name as body 3. All right. I have title 3 and then I have body 3. Let me check whether if this works inside my browser, the Chromium browser. It goes to a new page. It starts typing title 3. I think the limit is getting tampered. So what I do is I just increase the limit to like 20 seconds. It accepts a it accepts the third parameter actually. This is one parameter. This is the second parameter. And then this is the third parameter. I can also have a timeout. Let's say that I have a timeout of 20 seconds. Okay. So let me come here and start the same thing. I think that's the reason it's getting limited. So just come here, title 3, body 3. Perfect. So it worked. So the reason is because I had a timeout of 5 seconds And since the 5 seconds was exceeding, the 5-second limit was exceeding, I kept the limit as 20 seconds. Okay. So once I typed it, I have to click the button, right? So I say await page dot click the particular create form button and then input of type submit, right? Once I click it, I should be able to see the particular element itself. So for that, I need to get the element itself. Element is equal to page await page dot eval. One second. Yeah, eval, and then it should be list, because we have the to-do list called the list of class name, and then I have to get my li. All right, only one li because this is query selector. All right, so let me just console log element real quick and see what exactly we have received once I do all these things. Okay, let me run it once again. So it goes here, starts typing title 3, starts typing body 3, it clicks and it works. So expected to receive a function or anything, but got undefined instead. Let me try the same way he has done. Element is equal to, accepts a function, right? Accepts the element and then it returns the element dot query selector of P and then return the text content. We'll try it. Let me have it as title. Right? Let me just console log the title alone. Because if you could remember, the list item is something which has 2 paragraph tags. Let me show you inside the utils.js. It has 2 paragraph tags, one of to-do.title and one of to-do.body. So I'm checking the title value as one of my paragraph tags. So let me come here and show you. So I'm query selecting, because this is nothing but a normal DOM element. I'm query selecting my P tag and then I'm returning my text content here, so that I will have the title of text content inside this value. Let me check if this works. Let me open and see this thing. Title 3, body 3, P8, and yeah, it is working, guys. Did you see it? It is working. Cool. So what I can do is I can return an object of title as this, and then body as whatever I have received for the body tag. All right. So I'll say query selector all of p tag, and if I use query selector all, immediately I can get 2 paragraphs. Correct. So what I can do is I can get, one second, what I do is I just cut everything here and then make it as a function. So const title and then body, I'm destructuring it directly and then saying element dot query selector all and then passing my paragraph tags. So I will get my title paragraph as well as my body paragraph. As you can see, it's saying the type of body is a HTML paragraph element. The title is of type HTML paragraph element. So all I can do is I can just return the title and then body as an object, so that I can get the to-do object itself. You can get the to-do object itself. So now my check should be, instead of console logging, all I have to do is I'll remove everything here. I'll just say expect the to-do to equal to-do of title 3 and then body of title 3. All right. I am literally passing the title element itself, which is something I should not do. I should pass the text content of the title. So title.text content and body should be body.text content. So now it should work. Oh, it is not to do, but it is title. See how many silly mistakes I'm making. And yeah, I have to call the done method as well. Finally, I have to just use the, because since we are using asynchronous operations, we have to call the done method. So I think now it will work. Title 3 and body 3. And finally, all of our tests are passing. So it was a good journey actually. So